Okay, we got Rasposo playing Ryota once again in the black this time, versus Sparky playing Valder, who actually I imagine is quite good on this map. There's a lot of early contesting with units, so having extra unit count probably very helpful.
Yeah, having only one Rex makes the sword matter a lot more.
Okay, we're seeing more captures come out. Actually going center rather than trying to like contest. I guess it makes sense. You can see some like, I'm gonna build a sword and just do early pressure onto my opponent, but
Yeah.
not gonna see anything like that. And ooh, the early commander heal coming out from Rasposo. Put on a lot of early pressure with their commander. Now Sparky swinging back, going to kind of mirror that. Also grabs port. And ooh, wow.
That is
Sorry, Sneaky, go ahead.
well, when you attack a sword, you generally want to kill it. It's unusual to have a commander running around at 7 health and you don't heal it, because then you attack the sword and it gets to stick around, heal, and you've wasted a turn.
And also, because of this fog, I'm able to run out and get a village. And that is still pretty safe.
I guess Ryota does have the one thing going for him where if he is on low health, his groove is still maximum value, so
Yeah.
that being said, it is not the best to just be running around all the health. I'm just gonna stay and brawl
Still keeps
swords.
hitting. Yeah. Because yeah, like, we're supposed to decide to like be responsible and do his like other caps. But that means commander's weaker for the moment. But now all the swords are getting reinforced.
The heavy reinforcement of units.
Yep,
In that
spears in.
barracks.
And first tier 1 for me.
Okay, so gonna go for hits on the barracks instead. Or maybe, actually, maybe just bully swords now. Goes for the barracks.
Yeah. Want to get that down as fast as possible.
Ryota just gonna...
Hit from mountain, pretty safe. And because I managed to get a bunch of money, so what better to do than shove a golem right in front of Rasposo's face?
Yeah, suddenly Commander looking a little bit vulnerable now. Now buying a merfolk, in this case, I think makes a lot of sense because all of a sudden you have to contest with the golem, and a merfolk actually does chunk a golem. Not massively, but it's still kind of nice and... Oh,
Yeah.
Ryota's
Indirect
just
damage
gonna-
is always nice against golems.
I know archer damage isn't the best against them, but archers...
I mean, yeah, like 315 is 315. Like, no retaliation's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golem's
Yeah,
doing very well in the game's meta right now as well. Ooh, it's just gonna get bonked, but he doesn't care too much because, oh well, he's gonna care about follow-up spear crit. Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah. First in the back off.
But this is also building Ryota Groove while this is going on. But oh, that's a huge swathe of the map that's been taken.
Yep. Interestingly enough, we're supposed to didn't capture the hideout. I actually didn't realize that. I think the hideout's actually quite nice on this map because you're so stretched thin for units. It can either grab center stuff or can grab the opponent's racks. Like, you can do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I have also actually managed to get heists off on this map because the HQ is so exposed. This was also a mistake, by the way. Like, Golem going in, there's no reason to do that. Like, it picks off a single unit. I'd rather just bring it center.
By my hand, rise.
Because that just keeps the Golem active. Because it can escape, like, very easily.
Second tier 1 comes in. And just to knock down the barracks. Still going to be alive for the moment. And oops, Thief comes out. Everything here. Alright, we're gonna see potentially a tier 2 come out if things line up. Okay, Harpy's gonna get.
Players have been like very head on groove this match because Ryota hasn't been able to get kills. So I've gotten 2 tier 1s off before he gets T2. And yeah, Golem goes down for like very low value.
Fortunate. Oh, sword doesn't capture the barracks. Interesting.
I guess technically it's charge. I think it's better to still cap. Just to delay my units.
Good crit.
That was a sick crit.
Perish.
Sword going down at Thief. Slowly advancing. Are we gonna see a hideout heist?
It is quite nice that Thief reaches the center 2 villages in 2 turns from the hideout, which is quite nice, so it gets to steal off pretty fast. And yeah, all my units going escape mode besides that 1 spear because it can't really get to a good spot to escape. And going mage just in case Rasposo makes a mistake and puts the Harpy in range. But ends up getting scouted, so yeah, that doesn't work out. And here, one of Ryota's weaknesses in Fog is that he needs vision to actually groove. So even though he has tier 2, he can't really like go anywhere super far forward besides maybe his HQ to defend it.
Yeah, and like as Ryota, you really want to just do a lot of damage with Groove because like slowing your opponent's army makes it relatively safe to use, even on like big chunks of units. So
Yeah. And now my escape swords are now reuniting to the front and get us to steal off. Yeah, I have a lot of units in front of this stronghold. Only 1 knight, but still got a lot of swords.
and Valder, I mean, there's no tier 2 coming anytime soon, but
Yeah, sword crit hurts stronghold a lot.
yeah, I mean, honestly, even just a lot of swords.
Yeah, just buried and sword hits.
Yeah. The trick and oh,
You're cornered.
I'm still building out this Rex just to delay stuff a bit.
but yeah,
Even
this is
though,
gonna
like,
go down there, and then
And now, interesting enough, the knight doesn't go top to like mobilize on the bunch of stuff near a stronghold.
yeah, but now Rasposo is like, oh, I see what's coming. Like, it's that Air Trooper up on the mountain.
Mhm.
It's actually very difficult to defend Stronghold on this map for a bunch of reasons. Like, the terrain in front of it's very, very weak. And the flagstone in front also means it's very difficult to like park air units there. So you can't use this tower very well to be defensive. Oh, this is a huge army barreling down on this now.
Yep. Yeah. Starts getting a little poke on Ryota out on the way out. Just in case he decides to groove on over.
Even has a balloon just to put more pressure on Double Mage. I think this stronghold isn't long for this world. We're gonna see can Rasposo do anything here. For now, they're just content to take the kind of obvious moves. Ryota's been sitting on tier 2 for a long time, actually. Which is a little bit unfortunate.
You are already
Alright, Blade
dead.
Dash comes out. What are we gonna see?
This goes to defend the stronghold. X is a good blocker.
Yeah,
We're supposed to, we're supposed to also knows where my knight is, which is in the forest, so he knows I'm not gonna be able to crit him with it, so it's a bit less likely he dies with Ryota here.
Okay, what is following this up? Alright, no tier 2 available, so looking okay for the moment, but we're just gonna see
Let's
pressure.
go
on
for
the
normal
stronghold.
knight hits.
Yeah.
I hear I probably could have. What did I do with the mages actually? I remember not using mage heal for some reason. I think it's because I just wanted to put them as far back as possible to keep to deal with the air. But I probably should have healed the dog in the night, just to make it a bit harder to wall break.
Okay, Rasposo. Keep putting more pressure on. Gonna have another groove coming out from Ryota pretty soon. Might even be this turn. Dog goes down, 85% on Ryota. Maybe could have just captured one of the villages just to get a bit more groove, but
I mean, he's probably not grooving this turn. It's not super safe. And also, like, my formation is lined up so I have like 3 units on like everywhere. So like he can only dash through once and not back through the army, so he'd be trapped behind my lines.
Knight gonna back up, heal the full actually. Get ready for a Knight crit follow up on the next turn, and ooh, those harpies are gonna start going down.
Yeah.
Is pretty brutal actually. It's a real sign of, like, you know, the tower. You would think, oh, you know, a tower could be quite good for defense, but as long as your
Yeah,
opponent
reinforces very fast, but I've been responsible to build double mage for this. And yeah, putting Valder like very far back just to make sure I don't die to like dragon and knight shenanigans.
Big Hex comes out. Doing some good damage to the army. Could pick up some kills because of it.
Trying to do as much as possible, but yeah, also Rasposo doesn't really have an answer to this golem besides commander, and that's kind of risky.
Yeah.
I guess it goes down here to the combined might of all these units. Actually, does that go down? No, it doesn't.
Very close, but not quite.
I guess the
dog
comes in and finishes. Yep.
Okay, nice kill on the golem. And Rasposo barely holding on.
Yeah.
Sparky, I think, just needs to open up like a couple gaps though. Second golem coming in behind this. Oh, putting all that work to clear one golem only to have another one come in.
And they have Knight crit lined up. And the final tier ones ended off.
Yeah, and people like to, oh, that sort of did a little bit of a moonwalk there. But
Yeah.
the people talk about how Valder's tier 1 isn't that good, but it definitely has its uses.
It's mainly good when, like, in the situation you're on one production, like, building account matters a lot.
Yeah, it really does.
It helped me snowball through this game.
Well played. Sparky gonna take it. Rasposo, not gonna see amazing Ryota shenanigans this game, but well played all the same. Well there.